After our introduction to Kapitel Kuf Yud Tes over the last few days, we're now ready to dive into the psukim themselves to explain the verses of the Kapitel Tehillim as explained by the Mefarshim. The opening pasuk of Kapitel Kuf Yud Tes reads, Ashrei Simimi Darech HaHolchim B'Seiras Hashem. Fortunate or praiseworthy are those whose ways are perfect, who walk in or with the Torah of Hashem. And the commentaries give various insight as to what this means. On the most basic level, the Me'amleis tells us that when does a person know that they are tamim derech, that they are whole or complete, perfect in their ways, when they fulfill the mitzvahs of Hashem, when they are holchim, even when they are traveling, even when they are involved in worldly matters, they go with the Torah of Hashem. That even when they travel, they are thinking words of Torah and they are occupying themselves with the fulfillment of mitzvahs. Alternatively, tmimus means, as the Medrash Seicha Tov says, that the Jewish people accepted the mitzvahs with tmimus. Tmimus can mean sincerity, that they accepted the mitzvahs without asking Hashem, what are the mitzvahs, why should we keep them? And similarly, we keep mitzvahs not in anticipation of any reward, not asking what profit, what gain there is. We keep them with the simplicity and with the sincerity. The Me'amleis explains that Tmimim also refers to the midah of anava, of humility, because a person who has arrogance is considered like a Baal Mum, is considered blemished, whereas the word Tamim can also mean to be whole, perfect, or complete, and therefore we keep our mitzvahs with a sense of humility and surrender to Hashem. Someone who is Tamim is someone who speaks their words honestly, and what they say and what they feel in their hearts are one and the same. The Metzudas explains that what is the praise here? What does it mean fortunate or praiseworthy is the one whose ways are perfect, for they walk in the way of the Torah of Hashem. The reason is because their ways are the ways of Hashem, that is what makes them tamim. That is what praise, that they are perfect because their ways are according to Torah. The Malbim elaborates on this theme and he explains that a mum refers to a blemish and a korban, whereas tamim is something which is free of any blemishes. How is it possible for a person in their life to be free of blemishes? That is, that they do only goodness and that their entire life, everything they do is focused on the service of Hashem, without any agendas, without any personal gain, etc. How is that possible? Only if they go b'Torahs Hashem, in the way of Hashem's Torah, because Hashem's Torah establishes for us the way in which we are to lead our lives. It is established by divine wisdom, and therefore it is not subject to change. It remains true no matter what time or place one lives in. This is in contrast to worldly wisdom, or what the Malbim refers to as the Darkei HaPhilosophim, the ways of the philosophers, that human intellect is something which is subject to change and therefore will not be lasting and enduring in all times and all places, whereas the true praise is someone who goes b'Torahs Hashem. That is true tmimus, that is true perfection. Be'ezras Hashem will share some more insights on this theme in our next post.